Good. Okay, Natalie, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Natalie Granger. I'm the director of squash at Chelsea Piers, and I'm a former world number one.
Okay, we just had a session of free kinetics that involved neurological adjustments. What do you think about how much you can feel within one session in terms of improvement?
You can feel significant improvement in one session. I think the big thing for me has been the only major injury I've ever had is a hamstring attachment injury right up at the top of my right leg. And I think that got chronic. And what I've found and discovered over the course of working with Rekinetics and readjusting the way my systems work in my body, it's a lot better. But it seems like my body wants to kind of go back to its default, which is not necessarily the right way to work. But through individual sessions, it makes a big difference. And then over the course of a little bit of time, a bigger difference. And now that I've been doing this for 6 to 9 months, it's made a huge difference. And I'm able to do a lot of movements which I had shut down completely. So I think...
like running again, right?
Running again. I haven't been able to run in 15 years. And my piriformis would kick in. I couldn't turn over my legs, and I would be lame just trying to run around the block. I actually went for a 3-mile run like a couple of weeks ago, and I felt fine. I felt great. I was a little stiff afterwards, but I felt great, and there was no problems.
Yes, completely forgot to ask you, like, what do you used to do as a professional athlete?
I used to do a lot of things as a professional athlete. I used to do a lot of weight training, a lot of interval work as well. For my sport in particular, squash, you have to be able to operate at a very high pace for intervals for a long period of time, potentially over 60, 90 minutes. Your heart rate very rarely will go below 180, 175. So, it's quite abrupt and a lot of tough movements. So, a lot of lunges, a lot of strength work. And I think, over the course of time, I'm an incredibly strong person as an athlete. But, having one area, which is obviously my main kinetic chain, not operating, I've managed to, as a high-level athlete, sort of skirt around that, and my body has kind of adapted. But over the course of time, it's going to break down. And one of the things that I came to Oleg originally for was, I'm now a retired athlete.
And you used to be?
I used to be number one in the world.
And you still won recently something, right?
Yeah, I won the 2 gold medals at the Pan American Games last summer. But that was kind of my retirement, and I decided I didn't want to have surgery and things in 20 years, or 10 and 20 years, and I want my body to be operating as well as it can for as long as it can, because I still love to play sports, and whether it's squash, tennis, golf, I've got a lot of good years ahead of me.
Good. So you would definitely consider it's an important or necessary routine for professional athletes and common people?
Absolutely. Some of my pros have also done sessions with Rekinetics, and some have little tweaks in their knees and other things, and individual session has really helped them recover, and then they're a little younger than me, so I guess their bodies adapt and will maintain a little bit better. I think it's fantastic, and I think one of the most important things as an athlete is you're constantly working really hard and putting strain and pressure on your body. In my sport in particular, we do a lot of twisting and turning, and I think having a setup where you're retraining your nervous system and retraining your structure to keep yourself in as much of a straight line as possible so that you can perform at the highest level is really important. And I feel great now, and I feel like I'm going to continue to feel great for a very long time.
So it's a game changer.
It's a game changer. It's good.
Very good. Thank you very much, Natalie. See you soon. Bye.